Okay, folks, we're back with Ode 4.7, this springtime poem, which we saw the first 6 lines of, giving us that pretty description of spring, and suddenly the theme of death inserts itself in lines 7 and 8. In the following stanza, lines 9 through 13, he gives us a nice rolling description of the progression of the seasons, starting with frigora, to sort of a metonymy. Coldness is a metonymy for winter. The winter, the coldness is, they grow mite, soft. They grow soft with the zephyris. Subject of, the subject of proterit is going to be aistos, the summer, and the object of proterit is where. That's accusative. It's a neuter. Okay. Um, and aistos is described by interitura, which is glossed for you. Aitos is feminine, nominative singular. Um, as soon as the pomifer autumnus will have poured forth its fruges, at mox bruma, here's another word for winter, recurrit. Interesting personification there, and then a nice emphatic placement of iners to describe the bruma. Okay. Now he turns to back to this notion of um, the regeneration of the natural world in contrast to the fact that humans do not go through those cycles infinitely the way nature does. Tamen. Use your notes on these 2 lines in particular, but we've got the Celeres Lunae, okay, the swiftly changing moons, reparant their domina caelestia, which is basically a poetic way of saying that the moon goes through its phases each month over and over again. Nos he mentions as adversative ascendaton, meaning there is a strong sed left out. But we, ubi decidimus, when we go down to where Piosanias, to where Tullus Dives, and to where Ancus has gone down to, and this beautiful line, 16, pulvis et umbra sumus, bleak, bleak. And then we return to the sort of underlying carpe diem theme. Quisquit, who knows? On here is weather. The crustina tempora is going to be your subject. And then add hodierne sumai. Again, use the notes for these underlined words that will give you clear definitions for them. And sorry, the di superi, the gods above, are your subject. Who knows whether the gods of the above, adiciant crustina tempora, accusative, to dative, hodierne sumai. Okay. Again, another sort of paraphrastic, roundabout way of saying we don't know when we're going to die. And then this last 2 lines of this stanza are a little tricky, but I'll walk you through it here. Kunta is another word for omnia, and you'll go from there to quae. Kunta quae dederis, to your own dear soul. That is the money you've set aside for yourself once you die, as it is implied, will fugient the manus avidas of your heir. Genitive heredis. Okay, 3 beautiful but difficult stanzas there. See what you can make of them, and have a good weekend. I'll see you back in class on Monday.